Hello everybody on the future, my name is Atre, and this is a live stream happening again. Directly after the other one, I ended it because I wanted to try to bring more people into this stream, and YouTube prioritizes new content over old content, so yeah, hopefully more people join in from here. Oh yeah, if you run out of blocks, let me know and I'll grab some more. We are currently helping Azuki down here build his wall. Just because I've been building my area all night, so it's nice to get out of the house a little bit, so to speak, even though this is Minecraft and I'm still very much inside of my house. The main stream is also still very much going from the old stream. So the main stream's been going on for 4 hours and 43 minutes. And now we've got the new stream here. But yeah, YouTube prioritizes newer viewers or newer content, so especially when it comes to shorts. I'm hoping this brings more people in because I'm really trying to push right now. There's a lot more to this place. Well, I look forward to seeing more of it. I'm just trying not to place the same blocks over and over like that. And it gets really difficult because, like, the way I was doing it before was just dun 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 dun, and now I'm doing it like dun 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 dun. Like that. Man, I've been to the place you were talking about, and I just can't remember how I got there. I know, right? Same here. I tried showing it off when I did the server tour of last map, and just couldn't find it again. I used to have a warp, like a home set point there. I don't anymore. Unless I do still have one there. I don't remember. I don't think I did. I think I got rid of it. So there's this place that's like an underground city that was built, and I helped to build it in the last map. Okay. That goes all the way across there. Place looks really cool so far. I made like a tunnel mineshaft thing. I say it looks pretty cool. Hold on, let's see if I can find it real quick. I'll be right back, Azuki. Server, archive. Here we go. Slash spawn. Slash warp. Old spawn. Let's go over this way from old spawn. We got the warps over here, which you can set on. Okay, so we have my area. This is Winterfall. We're not going to go there. We're looking for this, like, underground cave place. I don't think it was Rivervile. Maybe it was Mosswell? It was not, in fact, Mosswell. Whoa, what is this place, though? I don't think this place was a thing when I was... They have a llama building. That's nice. Whoever built Mosswell, good job. Oh, that bridge! Oh, I didn't see this bridge. A nice windmill. Oh, this is a gorgeous bridge. What did they build it out of? Dude, the cherry with the shadow on it looks insanely good. Whoa. Okay, that is... I'm making a mental note of that in the future because, like, the way the shadow is falling on that cherry wood, like... Oh, that is beautiful, though. This bridge is beautiful. I mean, I would have liked to have seen a little bit of symmetry with one of those created over here, but hey. Beautiful, man. Okay, let's head back to the old spawn area because we're still looking for this place. We will find it. And unfortunately, I don't have anyone else from last map on right now. Okay, so it's not Mosswell. It's not BME. Clearly not Portal 11 because nothing's there. I don't think it's St. Crotersburg. There was a Skyloft? What? Someone built Skyloft? From Legend of Zelda? No, this... Oh, wait, no, I do know where this place is, though. I helped place a lot of this dirt down. But this isn't Skyloft from Legend of Zelda. No, no, no. I've also got a Discord message here. YouTube alerts is just letting me know. Going. There we go. So this isn't it. Maybe it was Mitobene? Motobene? Was it Motobene? No, but this place is gorgeous. Very Japanese aesthetic. I like it. Molto bene. Good name. It's not in the new spawn point warps either. Okay, so it's got to be in... Oh, it took me to the new spawn point warps. Oh, I don't like that. Let's head back. I really don't like new spawn as much in this area. I keep saying new spawn. It's now old spawn. Okay, it's not Arced. It's not the ranch. That was... I actually don't think there's... Is Elxie still on? Is there a scene? Oh, we can't do scene in this version. And it was not molto bene. What about up here? Are there more warps? Just these areas. It could be Arced, but I don't think it is. It's not Arced. I remember Arced. I helped build the walls here. I own a building in Arced, actually. Where is it? Where's my building? I can't remember where my tavern is. I own a tavern here in Arced. Where are you? Here it is. This is my tavern right here. This is mine. I didn't show this off in the server tour I did. Mostly because I don't remember how to get into the thing. Here we go. The Winterfall Embassy. There's nothing inside of here. Pretty much. Yeah, nothing. But this is my building that I own. I do like the clock tower. That's a little nice clock tower. And then there was a ship over here, right? Yeah, there it is. I remember the ship. I built a little ship over here, but it seems to be gone. Fair enough. All right, now where's Arced 4 points? Yeah, I don't have it here. Well, I don't know if, Oh, hey, I found my old ancient city base I tried to make. Feels nice to come back. I know, right? Occasionally it is nice. I come back here just to see some of the old stuff I did and also see some of the stuff I missed. So... Ancient City. This was number 1. Oh, I see you were clearing it out, though. That can take a good bit of work. And you did it again this season, too. So what happened was over here. Okay. So inside the wall, maybe? Ooh, that's a nice little archway. Is that natural arch? I don't... All behind here became claimed. Oh no! Someone claimed your area you were working on? Oh, that's not even fair, man. And ancient cities are kind of cool, though. I tell you what. It's not here. It's not the Benevolent Emissary. Yeah, I quit playing before Frubaland was a thing. So I didn't know about Frubaland until just a little bit ago. It's not Flexo Incorporated. Is it the Imperial City, maybe? Nope, this is a place I didn't see. Wait, no, I did see this place, actually. Back when it was first starting. This was done by, Star Wars dude. His name was, like, Star Wars. I didn't realize how far he got. Holy crap, man. Because I remember him placing this stuff, and I was like, dude, you have too much free time on your hand. It continues. Bro, it continues. That dude was on another level. That dude was on another level, I swear. Because all this right here, this isn't vanilla terrain. He placed this all by hand. I wonder when he was last on Star Wars Guy, because, I mean, this took an insane amount of work to do. This is one of the coolest places I've ever seen on Fruit World. It's so jam-packed, but at the same time, it feels like this is like you put a bunch of villagers around this area, then this place would feel like it genuinely is alive. Like this is a real-life kingdom. Like it looks the part, it just needs the life. And I'm guessing most of the builds are hollow. I doubt he had time to do the interiors for every single one, but this is just friggin' gorgeous, man. Star Wars Guy, I hope you make a return here on the server, because wow. Just wow. I was here at the very start of this place. Because I remember the day he joined in. I don't remember exactly what day it is, but I remember when it happened, because we talked about Star Wars, and it was so fun. I invited him over to my place for a bit and showed him around. He got banned? So wait, Star Wars Guy who built this area got banned? Like, as in he did bad? Like he broke the server rules, or bad as in like illegal, like in real life bad stuff? This is a lot of work, man. Star Wars Guy. I don't really want to start a rumor mill, but it was beyond the server kind of... okay. Fair enough. Well, that sucks. Dude built a really cool thing. It sucks that some people can just be really bad, you know? Well, that explains why he's not around anymore, I guess. Nope, that's wrong. Right? Yep, that's wrong. Yeah, since I couldn't live there, I just made a nether base in the map and lived there. You made a base in the nether? That's difficult to do. I know Smeary is making a base in the end, and that's just insane. Yeah, Iron Oreo is currently not watching the stream, so he doesn't know the conversations we're having. Oh no! Ooh, actually, that's kind of cool though. Okay, that needs to change as well, and change. We placed the block at the same time. Yeah. You know what? This is such an interesting like pattern that it really does like it's almost like an optical illusion in of itself. I think it's really cool. It does look nice. Just from what I've made in here, I think. I just made it too big. You know what? That just means you have a lot of room to work with in order, like, to put a lot of details into here. You've already got your crane, which is really cool. If you put, like, some workstations, and I'm a fan of adding life to my build, so, like, with villagers and stuff, if you do that, you could really create, like, a really cool atmosphere down here of a mining town. But I don't know exactly what you're going for. There's also a top area. Wait, what? Like, out of the ancient city, you have an area? No! How? Oh, come on. No! Oh, oh no! Okay, dang it! This doesn't make any sense. Hey, totally. Welcome in. How's it going? Somehow, Azuki, I have managed to make a totem of undying into your wall. And I don't know how I've done this. How are you doing today, totally? Yeah, I don't know how I've managed this. I'm trying to think of how to... Okay, here's how we fix it. Ready? We tear down this entire section right here, and we start again. So, like that. I think. Okay, does that fix it? I'm doing pretty good. Just trying to help Azuki here build his wall. Okay, now you're messing it up. That's one of the only issues with repeating patterns. Sometimes it's easy to turn your brain off, but if you turn it off too long while you're doing it and you make a mistake, and that mistake repeats, all of a sudden the entire thing needs to start again. Is Smeary online? I think I'm about to run out of blocks here in a moment. I probably have just enough to be able to finish this section, Azuki. I keep wanting to go Azuki. Like zoo. And I don't know why my brain wants to do that. Okay. What's the wall for? Well, we're down in Azuki's base right now, and they just asked if someone would help them tear down one section of their wall and move it over. Well, they didn't technically ask. I offered. They were trying to do it, and they're like, well, now I got to do this. And I was like, I got some time to help since I'd finished working for the most part on my project for the stream. So now we're just helping them do this. No, that's not right. How? Something is wrong here. Oh no. Oh man. Hey, let's just try to do it layer by layer and hope that we stop making the same mistake and refixing it. Because it's easy to tear down the sides. It's not as easy to tear down an entire layer. So it's not this layer that I'm on. It's up above a few blocks from it. Yeah, you see it now. Hey, William, welcome aboard. Bro, Henry's speech hit hard in Final Fantasy VI. Not Final Fantasy VI. Why did I say... No, it's not Final... It's Five Nights at Freddy's 6. I don't know why I said Final Fantasy VI. I haven't played any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games since Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I haven't even got to watch the second movie just yet, but I have watched the first movie and really enjoyed it. I liked Matthew Lillard a lot. And them playing the Living Tombstone song at the end was just, oh, instant nostalgia bait for me from back in the day. But no, never got around to playing any of the games after 2. Not that they're bad, I'm sure they're good. I'm sure they're even better than 2 was. But I just never got around to it. The whole top section is messed up. Oh no. Okay, let's drop down and grab this. The music is fire. Oh, definitely. Like FNAF, not the game, but like the community around FNAF has created some really amazing songs. Specifically, like the Living Tombstone has some really good songs. This old one called, like, I think it was Dashy Games or something, had a really good song. But yeah, I liked I Hope You Die in a Fire a lot. I like the original Five Nights at Freddy's theme song. Those are the 2 main ones I listen to, and then there are a few others that like I know of, but I don't know by name, you know? Let's grab these as well for him. I don't really get around to a lot of the, like, indie horror games anymore, like I did when I was younger, but they're still pretty good. One of these days I might, for the next channel and stuff, go in and play some of the Five Nights at Freddy's games. Maybe for Halloween. I may need some more blocks, Azuki. But I think we've made good progress on the wall so far. Yeah, this, my neck is getting a little stiff. Thank you very much. Let's start up the next track list, because the music is ending there. Bum, bum. Sometimes it's weird playing with people while I'm on stream, because they're hearing me talk, but I have to wait for them to chat. And it's like this interesting delay between ideas and stuff that can happen. Alright, let's let them do their work. Oh, so you're transforming an ancient city? Yeah, they're working on this entire area here, which they've done quite a lot here, but apparently they also did stuff up top, which I have not seen. Mostly because I don't know where the exit is. I'm guessing where this beacon is the exit, and it looks to be, ooh, in a mountainous range. And they're building, like, I guess a mountain base as well into the ancient city, and there's like a little civilization down here starting. We haven't done much up there yet, but you are planning on doing like the entire bottom and above. It's pretty neat. That's larger than what I'm working on right now. Yeah, my pirate base, I would honestly say it's a fairly big-sized base. But it's a lot more, like, manageable than my last map was. Like, I tried to go way too big with the last one, I just couldn't do it. But this time around, yeah, I've got it under lock and key. But also, doing streaming and recording videos over it helps to keep it, like, keep it going, keep it more maintainable than before. They're going on that end, so we'll go here. Okay, I am again out of bricks. Trey, is this the same stream? It's actually not. I started a new stream. The other stream, the main stream, is still going. It hasn't stopped since I started the stream back up. But this is a new stream that's been going for only about 30 minutes now. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I haven't stopped really streaming since I came back around, what was it, 11 or 12 I came back? I've been streaming ever since, so I've been streaming for about almost 6 hours now. We are so close to being done with Azuki's wall. Also, I don't mind after this is done, I can show you around. How do I get to you? Actually, I have no idea where Wytram's base is. I know the Adventure Hub is in Spawn, but other than that, no idea. Wait, what? There we go. That was a close one. Almost just broke the entirety of the wall. Boo. And there we go, guys. We moved his wall across. He's a big old wall. This is a big wall. Very big wall. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you could do to fill this space out. One, you've got the crane here, which is really cool. So I don't know if you're already planning it, but put a bunch of workstations and stuff, like where they're processing the ores or storing it. And that could look really cool. But now let's get a look around. What's this place actually about? Oh yeah, my farms are right behind. Oh really? So this hides your walls. Or not your walls, your farms. So you have a melon farm, a bamboo farm. Ooh. Carts constantly running through. This is a neat little small farming area. I like it. Having the larger like pumpkin area, like cart go through the pumpkin areas is really cool touch too. Smeary! We have the smeary! This is a neat little farm. I like this farm. But how do I get out of here, Azuki? There we go. Great, the wall is finished. Indeed. I'm gonna do a quick fly around of Azuki's base. He's got a giant Christmas present left over from Christmas. Looks like he's got a bunch of plots planned out. I'm excited to see this place once it's done. I think it's gonna look really cool. I'm a fan of these repeating patterns here on such a large scale. Like on a small scale, repeating patterns don't always look great, but on such a massive scale, it can really help to like convey a sense of smallness from the viewer themselves and largeness of the object. Plus, it looks really cool without shader, or not without shaders, but without full bright too. And then the void floor, just such a nice touch. TPA to them real quick, Azuki, just to see their mineshaft area they're working on. I love the crane. Then he's got a mineshaft area right here. Oh, he's been building his own custom mineshaft. Oh wow, this goes on for a while. Oh, and you got different little like processing rooms and stuff. That's really cool. I like it. One cool thing you could do is to put like some type of stair or slab here to like try to blend them together. I suggest going for like a tough, like not process tough, but a tough type. And it could look really cool to like shape the place in a little bit more. But I really like this. You got something over here. Ooh, what? You built your own little mini nether biome? Dude, this is what, like really well done. Who needs immersive portals, man? We got the nether at home. Dude, this is gonna be so cool. Having the different like biomes and realms side by side. Very clever. I like it. Okay, he's typing something else. We had a warden down here for a while. Huh. I had a warden. His name was Joshy. He gone now. This is a different map. You could get like a bunch of wardens that don't despawn. If you could put them like 15 blocks away from the player, and then put glass above them, you could have a really cool like darkness effect right here. Killed us sometimes, but it was for the whole flag war thing. Ah, yeah. Sorry for your spelling? Not at all. Do not be. Trust me, you joined a stream of a man who's dyslexic. My spelling? Oh god, it's atrocious. Because I'm the last person to care about spelling mistakes. Alright, well, I'm excited to see more of this place once it's done, Hazuki. For now, I think I gotta get back to my base and try to finish off the final wall. It feels good to be back at Port des Merchants, my lovely base. I love visiting other people's bases a lot, especially the people in the stream who can just show me around. It's a lot of fun. But it also gets you inspired to continue working on your own base a lot. For instance, we really need to put the stone there. Let's turn off full bright. How's our little guy up there? Are you still doing well? And our items flowing in still. They are indeed. W base, I agree. He's doing a really good job on his base so far. All of our items are still sorting. I was kind of worried when I teleported away that it was going to break, but nope. Still going through our entire sorting system. We have this last little wall here to design. And we have to be really careful because we have the redstone literally right here. There's not way too much we can do. So what I'm thinking, we're going to swap out this door design. And again, we got to be really careful because the redstone is right up there. Pizza Party Island! So, alright. We're going to need to go to our dark oak section over here. I meant yours, but yeah, his is cool. Oh! Oh yeah, you're new here. You haven't seen my base, have you? I'm just kind of glossing over that. So this is the extended storage area. This is kind of out of lore. It doesn't exist within the pirate lore itself. It's just my area that we've been working on so that way I can store all my stuff. This is technically the pirate storage area. All of this up here. But I ended up running out of room, so I had to build down there. But this is Port des Merchants, or Port of the Merchants. It is a pirate base. And maybe, you know what, we'll go to sleep real quick because we got phantom spawning, but I'll show you around. Oh, nice. Dark oak wood is my favorite. It is so good, right? It's such a beautiful wood type. Especially, like, stripped. The only thing that's annoying is, like, the planks and the stripped variety, like, they don't share the same coloring at all. Zeus missed. Lightning strikes seen from world height to bedrock. That must be a rare sight. Alright. They're probably not going to sleep. Unless maybe we can get someone else to sleep real quick. I don't know if they need the lightning or not. Oh, you've been here before, but not for that long. Well, I'm welcome to give you a little bit of a base tour real quick. We're going to start in the area where it all started. This is the docks. This is where ships will be kind of rolling in to be repaired or built. And it was also the first thing we built here on the server. This was like episode 2, I think. We built this entire dock area out. I can detach my body real quick and we can go through. And it just kind of stayed like this kind of pattern here, going around for a good while. Then we built the little wood working area here, where we've got like the sawmill where they're like cutting the logs for the ship to repair. We've got the cranes that's moving stuff around or loading it into the storeroom. Then we built my cabin over here, which is where I sleep. We've got another cabin which is just kind of filled with a bunch of animals right now. We have the inn, which was a village breeder, but it's also got a little tavern down here. And then we have this little area over here, which is just a little market that I haven't filled out fully yet. We've got this boat, which actually came over from the last map. This boat also came over from the last map. This is the Winterfall from my area there. After that, we had the lighthouse, which was the expansion this way. From there, we took a little bit of a break from expanding and started actually kind of terraforming the land. We changed it all from being a savanna biome to we've been working on turning it brown using the podzol. And we also started a farming area up here. All these are automatic farms, so they send all their materials into our storage area. Then we have our forge here, which is, again, where villagers live and stuff, and it's one of my favorite interiors I've ever done. It's a little bit of a reference to my hardcore series, but it's a completely brand new build. Down below, we have this lovely little area, which has a nice little void floor in it if I turn... Fulbright is already off. And we have some villagers in here. This place was also a pseudo iron farm, so I could flip down the trapdoors and it'll produce like iron golems, but I ended up not liking that because of how it looked up here. So we built underground an actual iron golem area, and this one works really well. It only works at certain times of the day, allowing the villagers to sleep and things, but it works, and it gets shot up into water stream tubes that come all the way underneath the base. This is the most recent area we worked on. This is the actual shopping district area of my base. It's not real shops, they're just in lore for the pirates. And let me actually fly over there because it's better when you're walking it. At least I think. So the entrance is right over here. You could walk up the lighthouse steps. And then you take this exit right here. And we have the little shop area. We worked on this in the last episode. We have our arrow shop, or the R shop. And villagers do actually live here. This is basically like my villager farm. How did a chicken get up here? How did you get up here? But villagers do actually live here, and you can trade with them. This one has a little archery range, which you can test the arrows at. Get out of here, Iron Golem. We have our bookshop. Birch isn't amazing besides normal logs and non-strip type. Birch is a really useful wood. I think a lot of people don't use it because of its like brightness, but it is a very useful wood type. We have our little bookshop here, and a bunch of our librarians and stuff we can come trade with. Now they can come down and up the ladders if they want to, but they don't usually. So I need to get some villagers who will just be able to walk around. Then we have our map shop, which again, it's where our cartographers are. I really like the interior in here and up here. I think it's a very nice little like fake interior. Then this shop I'm actually really happy with. It's got a completely different like shape and vibe to it than everything else, but it still fits in to the world. This is our leather shop, and I really like it. We built this one live on camera, not on stream though. And we've got this nice little like working area in here where they can wash and dye the leather and hang it up to dry. They've got like a little heating area where they can craft the leather and all that. We have like shears and dye, and then this is a real life thing that a lot of tanneries, which are leather shops, had, which was like this spinning wheel to be able to like stretch and clean the fabrics. So I tried to recreate that in Minecraft. And if we go upstairs, we've given these villagers a lot of room. They've got a ton of beds. They've got workstations up here. And we've got a wardrobe and a nice little clock, complete with kind of a fish tank. There's no real fish in there because I couldn't fit them in. And then some paintings. So I really enjoyed creating this interior a lot. It was a lot of fun. And I think it's one of the coolest like little workstation areas I've ever done. But now we get to one of my favorite builds, which is this, the clock tower. I absolutely love this clock tower. This clock tower is unique in the sense that we did this clock tower live on stream. We designed the entire thing. We learned Axiom mod to do it. Like we went into a creative world and we designed it. And it's based off the clock tower I'd already designed, but it wasn't quite there. And then thanks to a lot of like feedback and all that, we were able to come up with this. And this clock tower actually does work. It doesn't change this up here, but every like so often when the light levels change, it'll chime and let you know that the time has changed, which is really cool. It just adds a little bit of ambiance to the world building. These trees we did live on stream, and I really loved the trees. We tried to figure out how to make trees because my base used to have a lot of trees, but they were just the vanilla like spruce trees, and I missed the trees. I wanted them back, but I decided we needed custom trees, and I'm so glad we did, because like as someone who doesn't really build custom trees, this has been such a fun challenge to do, and I think they look really good. We got some boulders in this nice little like forest pathway here. We've got a fallen tree. We've got this tree over here, which is dead, and then we have like a curved tree. And then this tree actually came from a building contest we had, which was done by MC, and it's like a nice gigantic mangrove, which is different from these style of trees, which I don't actually know what you'd call them. I think they're more like evergreen almost, but I don't know fully. This is Tep's tree. He built this nice leaning tree, which is really cool. I like it a lot because I have a tree like this very close to my house that is actually leaning like that. And I think it gives so much character to the forest itself that not every tree is the exact same. I don't know where this came from. What is this? The block of... the block of Tep. So we've got that, and we've got this fallen tree here. The willow here has to be your favorite. Oh, it's so... Well, you see, it's really cool that he did... Like, MC did that, not knowing about this tree back here. Because now we're getting into... Away from the piratey stuff. We're going to go into the lore section of this base. With this was the first relic we ever built. Because I ended up deciding that my lore wasn't just pirates living here. They're rediscovering this area that an ancient civilization had lived in before. And so there's all kinds of ruins that are scattered all over the place, including this, which actually controls our beacons. I don't know why this chicken is in here right now, but if I take out... Currently, I have a piece of iron in there, but it'll turn off our beacons and turn them back on if I want them on or off. So that way when people are visiting, I can have them off because I don't like them on all the time. But then from there, we got our second ruin, which is this area. Well, technically, this is the second ruin, because the first one is like our storage system, and the pirates are repurposing it. But now we have this one here, which we actually did on the Christmas episode, and this is the first ever custom tree I did. And honestly, I still like it. It's a very small scale, like willow tree, but I really like the curvature on it, and I think there's a lot involved in it. But this is our mud farm. It wasn't like when I built it, the mud farm, but I ended up turning it into the mud farm. So if we come down here, we have an ENX04 mud farm that we can use. And because we have haste on there, we don't even need a shovel. We can just use our fist. So that's what I do most of the time. We come out to the back. We have this little archaeology setup area. It's like a little dig site and camp. We've got little guys working. They're excavating and grabbing things and bringing it over. See? It's like they're mining it out. I got this idea from an Exumavoid video where he was building like with these guys and he created like this whole like working environment. I was like, okay, that's so cool. So I tried to implement that into here. We've got like a fallen down well, which honestly, it's a pretty cool little well. And we have a little bed site, which this is day 26. I, Kathleen Carter, and my team have finally made progress unearthing another pyramid underground. Near an almost fully intact ruin we believe to have been some sort of garden. This civilization had such a beautiful sense of architecture. More interesting, underneath the gardens we have found armor and tools used by those who inhabited these lands before. So there are actual characters in my world, in my lore, one of which is Dr. Kathleen Carter, who's like a combination of multiple archaeologists. And Kathleen has gone missing. She was responsible for all of the archaeology stuff, and she's gone missing, which leads directly into the very massive project we have been undertaking here on stream, not really in the videos, though I do have a video covering it, which is underneath our lighthouse. Inside of here, we have been building... I gotta get this out of here. I don't know why I never removed this in the first place. We have been building a massive adventure map / minigame area. So we have this like bridge that leads over this like chasm here. And then eventually the city will officially be built over in this area, but I haven't got back to working on it in a bit. But you would walk across and you'd fall directly into the minigame like this. And then I've got everything turned off right now. So if you want to watch me do a full playthrough of the minigame, check out the video entitled Recap on my channel. I can put a link to it in chat in a moment if you want to check it out later. But it goes over the entirety of me playing this entire minigame, which is a puzzle adventure map where there's lore. Like you're looking for Dr. Carter because she's gone missing. So you end up meeting a bunch of these guys. This is Elias. He's one of the NPCs here. And he gives you a little bit of information like, oh, there was someone here, but they're gone. Let's take the apple because I'm not hungry right now. If we run over here, the only way to open this door, because like I give you a hint, standing at the gate, Persephone ate the apple of the underworld, forever being bound to it. So you would eat this, and that would open the gates. The only way to open the door is by eating the apple. And you have this lovely little area here. This is Chris. We gave him a name. So we've been building all of this on stream, by the way. So if ever you catch our streams, we'll probably be working on this at some point again. But you have parkour that you would do. Can I do all the parkour? I cannot. Let's go up this way. A little bit of... I gave people little pathways so they can find their own way around. Okay, that's still working good. Oh, there's a creeper. So we have our next NPC here. He's like, oh no, my brother, yada yada. There was someone here, but he went to help them. And so you'd walk into here. You can see the spawner in here. This is a core mechanic of the game. You'd press this, and you'd come in through here. There's a little mine area. And you'd read this sign, which before you lies a dying automaton. He seems to have sat here a while. He must be Fred's brother, sad that he did not make it. His last words, take my sword, the darkness took her, save her, then powers off. So you'd grab a sword, and then you can come over here and you can flip this, and this allows you to leave. But you can't actually exit just yet because you have to go into this way. So there's no way to open this door until you come back in through here. And you go over here. All the lights will turn off, allowing spiders to spawn in, and your first bit of combat to begin. Now, you can either choose to fight them, but your main goal is to just press this to turn the lights back on and open the door for you so you can leave. Then you have to come back out this way. It seems like the redstone is broken right now for some reason. I'm gonna have to refix that. But, yeah, okay, it is. Because this right here is missing a few pieces of dust. But it'll play a little note that will then let you know, okay, I can carry on, and the door will open. And then we come to here, which is where we've kind of stopped. Oh my god, there's so many of you. What are you doing here? Get out of here, you guys. Don't... Okay. Hold on, I gotta deal with these guys real quick. So then we come to here. This is the most recent area we've been working on. This is the spider temple. And let me turn off full bright. So you have this area here, and this is like a ruined temple inside of here. Really happy with how the interior of here came out. It is one of my favorite like builds I've ever done. Especially because we had a geode right over here. I had to incorporate that in there. There was no way I wasn't going to. There's a little bit of mobs who can spawn, though I have to go re-mob proof this. I don't want not skeletons, but creepers spawning in. And then you've got more parkour to do, which I may or may... Yeah, I'm not able to do it right now. But you'd come up here. We have a nice little throne that you can sleep in. And then right up here is the first boss fight of the game. This is the spider boss, which we've been working on. Though I've got more work to do. And spiders will spawn in up here and fall down. And you'll have to fight them and collect their string to craft yourself a bow. And then shoot these to open the next gate, which we haven't done yet. So that is all the progress we've made on this adventure map thus far. And we'll get back to it eventually. Anyways, hope you've enjoyed this base tour. I hadn't moved my shoulders in a bit. Okay. Let's head back down now. So that's pretty much it. That's our entire base so far. Your favorite had to be the clock tower? Well, thank you. I am incredibly happy with the clock tower. So I truly appreciate that. I'm glad people are enjoying it. Once it gets to daytime, we should be able to hear it chime. Is it day yet? Here, tell you what. Let's turn off the music real quick. There we go. I accidentally skipped the track, but I meant to turn it off. Let's go grab a bed. If we can get everyone to sleep, which we may be able to ask them to sleep real quick, as long as they're not busy. Why is there a pufferfish under my base? And we place the bed right here. Let's see if we can get people to sleep. Can we sleep real quick? Oh, we are sleeping. Ah, did you hear it? Did you hear it? But everything was so awesome. I really enjoyed your tour. Well, thank you so much. I know it's not like the most like coherent base tour. Like I'm doing it very off the cusp. I would really want to script it out better. I did a little bit better of that when it came to doing the recap than I did just now, but yeah. Thank you, I appreciate it. We've had a lot of fun working on this. I know I've certainly improved my skills a lot. Hello, you handsome devil, you. It's me. See? And this is the captain's hat. Let's actually put... I haven't actually seen it on armor stand. That looks really cool. I like that. I really like the way the clock tower, like, stands. Because, like, my base has this really cool verticality going on right now with the windmill, the clock tower in the middle, and then our lighthouse there, that it just kind of creates a nice little frame, plus the forest. So we're getting a lot more of, like, vertical height to this base than I would traditionally do. Okay. Now I've got to design this wall. This wall needs to be designed. Mangrove, have you laid an egg? Mangrove the magic chicken. He has not laid another egg, so I cannot ask him a question of truth just yet. Okay, we need copper and we need dark oak. We got some good amounts of dark oak here. And copper. Let's bring this with us. I don't think we can get any of this part done. We're gonna try and see what we can make with this area, because we've got such a limited amount of room to work with it. So that's not a real button. Wait. Yeah, that's dark oak. That's not spruce, right? Yeah, that's dark oak. Careful not to strip the actual dark oak there. Okay, we got that part. Now, see how we can incorporate some copper. Oh, that's does not look that good. I think what we're going to have to do... Copper bulbs, probably, there. Something like that. And then maybe we can do... I don't like it there. Well, we can get away with some of it. This wall's going to be very different from the others. Welcome back, Pep. Let's get ourselves some more... stripped spruce, or not stripped spruce, stripped trapdoor. Ah! Let's get some more stripped dark oak. There we go. So we can make some shelves. Perfect. Because we were using them mostly as banisters at this point. Suppose we don't need one there. Okay, now we gotta deal with this area up here. Ugh. Which we should actually have a decent amount of room to work from. Yes. It's just this one spot here that cannot change. But I think we have a way around it. If we put... this part's going to be difficult. Because that has to be there. So I think what we're going to do is actually move the banisters up one more block. Because then we can kind of hide them a bit. Like that. I don't think that's necessarily got to be there, so I think we can do a repeater going into that, and it should still work the same. We don't want that one. We want the... That's spruce. Okay. That still works. Good. Good, 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 good. Now we should be able to change this out. Get up there on top. Nope, nope. Any more ender pearls? Actually don't have any ender pearls inside of this, do I? No, I do not. Okay, let's grab a rocket. Okay, I don't have a rocket. Now, why on earth are you not working? Oh, I see. Okay, then. Some water had got down here a couple streams ago while we were making our moss farm work again. And so it seems to have broken that as well. I like how you're using blocks that don't usually work together, but it looks... Thank you! You know, I honestly put it as more of a collaboration here, because there's bits and pieces of ideas here that I wouldn't have come up with all on my own. So, like, this part here, using the copper and the dark oak, I was not going to do that at all. But Wyram had shown me a wall where he was using this block right here, the raw copper, which is a block I never use. But it's a block that honestly has some really cool use cases. So I decided, okay, let's try doing that. And so we did this, and then I was like, okay, the lava might look cool. So we put the lava in the grates because I wanted to add more copper to it. And the more copper I've added, the more I like it. I also really like my guy up here, the Overseer. I think he's a little bit hard to see when he's not moving. But once he turns around and looks, it's pretty cool. It adds just a little bit of movement to the base. The floor itself, none of these, like the mangrove is a color that I would have used. But I wasn't going to use gold or prismarine. That came from Nacho. And then I decided I didn't like just having gold be the only thing. So I decided to use some terracotta. And I wanted the floor to be more lit up than what we were getting from here, so I put gold lichen on here. And it's come together really well. I have a little bit of a section here that I want to work on right here because I need to put some workstations over here, and we got to work underground. This over here is where like my infinite water source was, so we decided let's just make like a little fun mechanic out of it like this. So you can do that, and then that kind of explains the gutters going around the place, which is needed to cool down the lava, which is like forging items and stuff. Anyways, this was all just because I needed rockets. I need to fix this real quick. Sorry, I'm getting off track here. One off. And then the redstone doors came with the help of Wire. I keep wanting to say Wytrim, but his name is Wire TM, as in trademark. So it's not like a professionally done like base at all, but it's a lot of fun. Okay. If we do this, watch this, ready? Well, hang on, what's going on now? Oh wait, it doesn't come from this section. So there should be a block there. Comes down this way. And then I actually need to head back up real quick because I forgot my timing mechanism on it. This is why I don't have the beacons on all the time, because you'll just break too many blocks. We need to put together a little quick comparator clock. Like so. This goes out this way, and we have one more that blocks it. Sorry, I have to do a little bit of redstone real quick. I'm pretty sure this isn't how I originally had it set up, but I don't remember how I originally set it up now. Hey, Nope, that's not it at all. How did I set this up? I must have put it coming from this one here. It's the only way I can think of. Okay, so that locks that. And then when it's not locked, it starts crafting a bunch of rockets. Now right now it's filling, or it's out of some of the stuff, so it's not going to. But that's pretty much how it works. Anyways, I just wanted that for rockets. So I'm good either way right now. Sorry, had to do that before I forgot about it. Okay, let's head back up here. Now, speaking of things we gotta do before we forget about them, gotta fix this door. Now, what to do up on that side. I suppose we could get a little bit of the lava in. Maybe. It might be possible. If we do trap doors up there. So let's go for dark oak trapdoors, because I have quite a few of them. Then we can carry the lava across, but if not, nothing to really worry about. Okay. So we can get that there. Good. Now, if we put this area, design it a little bit better, because it looks a little bleh right now. Trying really hard not to break it. I don't know if people are going to see this spot, but in case they do, I want it to look nice. Okay, we got that. Now we need... Jesus. We need Jesus in our lives, guys. Magic Egg, do we need Jesus? Oh. He does not believe in religion, apparently. Alright, we need some of the copper bars, I think will look best here. So we can put them kind of like this. And then if we do this... Can again bring this spot here, keep that like so, and then I believe this area should be protected enough that we can add the lava into it. What was the thing behind the gunpowder farm ship, by the way? What was the thing behind it? Like over this way? That over there? This? This is the dirt pirate ship. This is a real thing. This was, I was being raided by the dirt pirates, who are pirates who hail from Dirt Island, which is a thing here on the server. It is run by their king, Dirtman26, and he decided to become a pirate for a bit and started to raid me. And I think at one point I made him walk the plank here. But this is the dirt pirate ship. No, what is this? Wait, what? What? There's a whale! Oh my god, it's not a whale, it's a laboon! No way! There's a little... This is gorgeous! It's a laboon! If you don't know, Laboon is a character from the series One Piece. He's a whale who follows a group of pirates around who, unfortunately, they end up, like, dying, right? And he gets left behind, but he doesn't know about it, and he stays in the same place for, like, 50 years until the main crew come around, called the Straw Hat Pirates, and they end up befriending him, and they paint a little symbol on his head. This is amazing! This is the most beautiful whale I've ever seen in my life. Like, this ship wasn't supposed to be the Rumbar pirate ship, but, I mean, it could be. It could, honestly, really easily turn into, and it has a very similar color scheme to theirs. It's a laboon! It's a laboon! Holy... It's a laboon! It's a little whale! Oh my, that is so... Oh, I love it so much! He's so adorable! Hold on. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't want to get copyrighted, but... I had to, man. This is... Wire, did you build this? Or did you just notice it? Okay, I came over here to get lava. It's a laboon. It's a laboon. There's a laboon. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, we also need, I might put a secondary furnace system down here, to be honest. What's this? Oh yeah, that's Bada's. Let's go in through here. We need stone. Tell you what we'll do. We'll just do andesite for now. Oh, this actually does kind of look cool with the copper. I don't know how it's going to look in terms of having the lava there. We'll see. Still going. Yes, we are. How you doing, Puppet? Welcome back. Oh, I like it, actually. That looks pretty neat. Okay, let's try to get this lava inside of here. And also see about getting this protected. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, so we can't do anything there, but mayhaps we can put the copper grate, actually. I think we can get away with the copper grate being here. Well, one, we have to get rid of that. Also, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You just woke up? Fair enough, it is very early. It's 6 in the morning here. 6:40, holy crap, it was literally just 5:40 a minute ago, and now it's 6:42. Oh, how time flies. Okay, we need copper grate. Yes, copper grates are in fact great. I love them. Alright, this area is becoming a little bit samey. I'm hoping this kind of helps feel it out a little bit more. You know what? I'm okay with it, actually. I don't mind it. Let's grab the lava. Wait, do I have a lava bucket already in here? I don't, so I'm going to leave one lava bucket in there. What's going on right now? We are currently building our storage system. Pretty much all we've been working on all night is this, our storage system. So, I'm just doing the same project. Okay, I do want to get that one filled up. Luckily, I don't have to go far. Our lava farm should have produced another bit of lava now. It looks like it did, yes. Good. Really need to expand that out. I'm using lava a surprising more amount of times than I thought I would be. Okay, let's get up here. Oh, there we go. And then let's place that like so. It looks pretty good. It's looking good. Oh, I didn't realize there were 2 streams, people. Oh yeah, I've got the short stream and I've got the main stream. Oh, nice, little lava farm. Yeah, I mean, it's very little. It's literally the smallest you can get with a lava farm. 1 wide. This place is looking really interesting. Do I have Fulbright on? I do. It looks better without Fulbright than it does with Fulbright. We'll have to come in, we'll have to wax all these. Oh, these aren't on. We need to turn these on. I'm going to use a button. So let's put that there. That there, that there. Bam. Now what on earth? Oh, that's not actually going to turn on because of the... Ah, I see. You know what? It's fine. One being off is fine. We embrace the wonkiness here. We don't need everything to be symmetrical. Symmetry destroys creativity a lot of the time, so... Let's see, this is so cool. You have finished One Piece? I'm on Punk Hazard. I haven't finished One Piece. No one has technically finished One Piece except for Yuricha Oda, the creator, but I'm on Egghead, which is the last arc they were on. Currently, they're on an arc called Elbath, which I haven't read any of the manga, so I don't know what's going on. I haven't watched the show up to this point just yet. I'm still very early on in Punk Hazard. I've been waiting for the dub to catch up because that's how I watch One Piece, is the dub. I've actually got to meet 2 of the voice actors from One Piece. I got to meet Sonny Strait, who plays Usopp. Love him to death. I've got one of his custom artworks that he made. He autographed that for me. And I got to meet Sonny Strait, who plays my favorite character, Brook. Yeah, the streams will get, like, behind each other sometimes. It happens. It's like an internet thing. Bro, Elbaf, the land of the giants. Yeah, I know what it is. I just haven't got there. My favorite character is Luffy, Loki. Luffy is awesome. He is the only time, like, usually I don't like choosing a main, like, character as, like, a favorite character because, you know, they're supposed to be, like, the best character in the show. They're the main character. Except for, like, Quentin in Magicians. That's a very interesting story. But Luffy is just one of those protagonists, man, who, like, he changes you. Like, as you're watching the show, he changes you. He's the only protagonist I know of who truly does that. Which is why I think One Piece might be one of the absolute greatest works of fiction we as a species have ever written. Yorcha Oda is already a top-selling author. Literally, like, he beat J.K. Rowling recently as, like, one of the top best-selling authors of all time. Like, the top 10. So he's amazing. And the world that he built is just phenomenal. I love One Piece. Hey, take a break. Welcome in. Not much. We just finished our last wall here in our storage system. We have officially finished this entire little area here. It's done. And it looks so different compared to before. Let me see if... Hold on. Hold on. Let me go real quick, you guys. On the main stream, let me pause my display capture for a moment. I'm going to pull up a stream of mine from a little bit ago. A couple days. And we are going to see where it started before we did all this progress. So if I go to my channel, live streams, let me go down. All right, so 5 days ago, here's this. Let me pull up my display capture for each of you guys. So you should be able to see it any moment now. Okay, so here it is. This is our live stream from 5 days ago, and if we go to... We're looking for my storage system. Okay, here we go. Ready? So we had started the Expanse on it already, but this is how it looked, you guys. Okay. This is not early enough on. Let's go back a little bit more. Let's scroll down... to here, 3 weeks ago. And we should be going to our area very soon. Wait, no, this is us mining. I'm looking for any section where I go into my base. Here we go. Oh, I love the lava. It's such a neat little touch. You've been trying to navigate without spoilers, failed a few times, and now you know about a certain power-up and what it does. Yeah, I've been there. That's how it was for me, because that had just literally been revealed, so people in the manga was spoiling it before it even came out in the show. Like, technically, I think it would have just come out, like, around the same time after I started watching the actual anime. But yeah. So I had it spoiled for me a little bit too. I try not to pay attention to any of the spoilers and just move a little bit forwards. I'm trying to find a section where we go down into my storage system. And I'm failing here. Why did I just played Nether Kings here? Come on. 8 days ago. We must have went into my storage system 8 days ago. Right? At some point. At some point. Here we go. We're in my storage system. So this is what it used to look like, guys. No, I'm a redstone. These guys are redstones. These are top tier level redstones. Oh, this is redstone episode. Okay, so this is what it used to look like right here in this section. Oh, It seems like 8 days ago I started expanding as well. When did I start the expanse? I can't remember the expanse. Surely it's not over here 3 weeks ago, right? I do play on the server. It must not be. Okay, here we go. This is it. So we are building a farm in the area, so that must be before the expanse. Come on. Here we go. Come on, go into the storage system already. We're currently behind the storage system. I'm just trying to find it. What about here? Here we go. Because this is before we hit 800 subscribers, guys. Okay, so the elevator is broke, but there is an elevator that brings you down. I have to rebuild the elevator now because someone broke it earlier tonight. But here we go. This is it. You ready? This is what it used to look like, guys. That is it right there. That is it. Oh, sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention to chats. That's my bad. Let me turn off display capture and then I'll read those. Alright, we've got people call me Ruthium. That's my Discord anyways. That's not what I wanted to say, so check the Minecraft chat. Will do. We're in the Minecraft chat here. We also have on the other side, Trey. Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 30 comes out today or sometime soon. Alright, bye. See ya, Puppet. Thanks for stopping in. I haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen at all, so I don't really know about it, but my brother likes it. Anyways, this entire place was different for a while. And here we go. Ruthium. Welcome. There we go. So, it used to end right here, was the ending. And now we've expanded all the way out to this way. I'm so happy with how this place has turned out. I cannot wait for other people to see. You joined! Yes! We're happy to have you here. Okay, I like this track too. This is a good track ever. I will say, I'm loving these types of doors here using the trapdoors, like, because they're so smooth. They glide so smooth, you see? Like, hold on. When you're from this angle, watch how smooth this glides. Ready? Minus that part, but from this angle, it just sucks right in. Hey, Arlo, can you join in? As long as you have Java Minecraft and you're cool playing a non-anarchy server and following the rules, you're more than welcome to. It's a free server to everyone. It's called Froob World. It's a lot of fun. A lot of really cool people on here. I also like that this is like totally not like it's useful, but it's not like something you had to do. But I think it helps to tell the like, just it adds some funness to the base, I think. Just like over here, I don't think I've shown you this part yet, but a lot of people know about it. If I turn this on, I don't always have it on. But if we turn this on and wait a moment, you'll start to see items start flowing down the honey blocks, the items that are inside of it. And that's totally not like a necessary feature, it's just something I wanted and I think it's neat. Oh, you have Bedrock? I'm sorry to Arlo. That would be awesome. We would love to have you guys. Hopefully one of these days the server will be compatible with Java or with Bedrock. The server's been around for like 14 years, so I really don't know if they're able to. One of these days I would like to set up my own server so I can have everyone come and join in, but yeah. This is a neat little feature that I've got in the base. And then we've also got our copper golem dude over here, which I think what I need to do is put a copper chest there and a regular chest there. Or, well, no, I wouldn't want to do that. He moves around on his own anyway, so it's not that big a deal. Yo, draw me! Well, Classy, I'm drawing all of my subscribers, or attempting to, for our 800 celebration. So if you are subscribed, I'll definitely add your name on the list. We've got some more people we got to draw in today's stream. So yeah, I wouldn't mind giving you a draw. You should definitely draw this dude. Totally a name. Hey Corey, draw me, twin. There's so many people. There's so many people. I tell you what, we'll do our best to draw everyone. I mean, I'm gonna take a break from doing this part anyways, so I'm just gonna open this trapdoor again because I like it. All right, we're gonna launch up our drawing program, and why not? Let's go ahead and draw some people. I'm in a good mood. Pull out the tablet. Pull this out. Subscriber profile template. Let me turn on display capture here. Perfect. All right, so I won't be getting to as many chats now that I'm doing this, but I will try to keep up with them. So let's see. First person who asked if they could be drawn. Might as well. We'll do Classy. Why not? Even if they're new here. This is your first time. Wait, Classy, you have 156,000 subscribers? What are you doing on it? What? What are you doing on this? Guys, this is Classy, and Classy has 156,000 subscribers. Holy. Dude, look at these views. He's 1,000 views on... It worked! It worked! My little chat worked! Holy crap. There we go. We'll go ahead and turn that off. Holy crap. Air through tonight. Okay, let's get to drawing. That was surprising. Classy, holy crap. Dude, you're doing something really good, man. To have that many already? I think I got rid of your channel there on accident. Give me a second. Sorry. Okay. So Classy has got a really neat little like chibi profile. Chibi is a style I struggle to draw, to be honest. So this will be a fun challenge to do. We're going to go a little bit of a smaller brush, and we're actually going to switch. No, we're going to keep the pen because the pen does a little bit of a cleaner line, and we're actually going to up our smoothness a bit. So brush control, where's our stabilization? We're going to do 7. Yeah, that's a little bit better. So we've got his face here. We're going to try and get in one long movement here. Nope, that's too big for the teeth. Let's do that. And then a little bit of the tongue here. Perfect. Well, hold on. If the drawing is good, you'll get subscribers. I don't know if it'll be good. I'm not good at drawing, really. Especially digitally. Like, I'm more of a physical artist. We're going to do a different layer for the hair. Hair is really cool in this one. And I tend to try to do these fairly quickly, so I give it my best. But ultimately, it's not like a professional artist by any means. My cousin, on the other hand, she is phenomenal at art, and she never told anyone she was that good at art. So no one knew until like I randomly found her actual art channel. Well, not channel. She's not a YouTuber, but her like art Instagram and stuff. Maxine the Clown, by the way, if you guys want to check her out. She's really good. I'm not as happy with that one. We're going to actually delete this little curl and start again right there. Because I really like the, like... Why'd you go white? We're doing the outline. I like this portion a lot. I think that's really cool. Like this. You think it looks great? Well, thank you so much. It's definitely rough. I'll give you that. Okay, we got the hair. Let's do another layer for the body, which because I can't zoom in on the images, I can't really see all the details the best. So we're going to give it a little tiny neck here. And then like this. This is almost kind of Scott Pilgrim-esque, like body layout-wise. Okay, we got that. Let's do another layer where we're going to outline the clothes. They got a little bit of a collar. Kind of like that. And also a little bit kind of like this. And then I think those are headphones, or they might just be little bees. So I'm going to choose the version I like best, which is little teeny tiny bees. We're just going to try to get the bees in there. Like that. And now that I'm happy with all this, I'm going to go the layer below and just clean up a little bit of the line work. Like this, and I think this is fine. And we are going to merge these together. And now, this one, Control T, we're going to raise it up just a bit. Put him down right over here. Now he's a little bit more in line. Bees! Yes. I love bees. Bees are so cool. Okay. Now comes the fun bit. We're doing the colors, and thankfully... Oh, wait, I forgot the triangle above his head. He has this neat little, like, triangle bit of hair that sticks out like that. There we go. Now we'll bring it down. And we're going to come down below here, and he's got, like, almost like a purplish brown. So if we can find a bit of that color... Kind of right there, I think. Let's go in and we are going to first paint bucket it. It's a little too purple. I want to bring it a little bit more into the dark section. Okay, let's try... We'll do this, and then we'll do a layer of brown over top. And then we are going to... Wait, no, I did that wrong. There we go. Well, that's too dark. Let's bring it up a bit more. And now we are going to do add. Okay, it's not adding it very well. Overlay. Bring it down just a bit. Clean it up. Nope, that's the wrong layer. Oh no. Ah, crap. Oh, wow. It's fine. We'll add bright purple into it this time. Or not. It's not going to let me. Okay, then. Fun. Oh, I see why. There we go. Now we can do multiply. There! That's the color I'm kind of wanting. Or is it... Or does add be better? No, add just makes it too purple. Overlay makes it red. Man, I cannot get it to be the right color. Let's try a color from here. We're going to start a whole new layer for it. Again, no. This is just the color we're going to have to go for it. Let's get that thickened up so it cleans up the lines here. Nope, that's wrong. If we do that, that'll push it open a little bit. Almost acts almost like feathering. And then for the ones that we can't clean up, let's go in over here and delete it. AKA this line right here. Nope, just this one. Perfect. Okay, we've got a bit of the flat colors in. This looks so peak. Thank you so much. I have to go now, but this stream has been awesome. I'll definitely check back. Well, awesome. Glad to have you, totally. Okay. I really want to set a timer for myself one of these days with this. Try to get it done as quickly as possible. That, thankfully, is very easy to do. It's a slightly... Let's do one like this. Nope. Nope, it was better the other way. There we go. Now we got a little cheeky bit of red for this. Now let's do a bit of a darker red. A little bit grayer. Like that. Perfect. Then white, of course, for the teeth. This is looking good so far. Okay, now we're going to start on the clothes. And he's got a white collar. And we want to really push that out a bit. And he's got a nice purple jumper. It's not a jumper. Why would he? There we go. Now we got the bees! Okay, the bees are going to be fun. We're going to put down another layer. We're going to go below. We're going to do a base color of bright yellow. Yep, there we go. Bring that down just a little bit. So, fill this out a little bit. Now you want to go darker, almost brown. That's not quite brown enough. There we go. Now we want to do kind of gray for the wings. We don't want to do white for them. At least I don't like ever doing white for the wings. Okay. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna now add the outline, which is gonna be purple. Nope, that's wrong. Add another layer, drag it below. Hello there. Ni hao. Clean that up a bit. And now go above that. And we're just going to go around him with a very light purple. We're going to bring this brush up. Let's do it more like this. And kind of closer to this side. A little bit bluer of a purple. Yep, like this. And now we're just going to go around. Let's... follow the outline here. There we go. Guys, we have officially done it. What application do you use? Right now I am using something called Fire Alpaca because I am cheap and do not want to pay for Adobe right now. But I'm trained in Adobe. Let's see. Can you go on one of your worlds, please, so I can join you? Unfortunately, I don't have any Bedrock worlds. I'm specifically just Java. Alright, so this is Classy, everyone. A channel with a lot more subscribers than me. 156,000 subscribers. Holy crap, YouTube is so weird sometimes. They should not have somehow found my channel. That is crazy. Like, I'm still trying to get to 1,000. I've been doing this for 11 years, you guys. And I'm just now getting closer to 1,000. Classy, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for allowing me to draw you. I don't do chibi styles, so this has been really fun. I don't know if they're still here, but thank you. Guys, we're going to jump to our next person. Another person asked. They asked here. Yeah, school gets you for free. I had it for free when I was going. That's how I was learning. We're doing Quart 22, which is an interesting, almost honeycomb-esque pattern with just the word quart. So I don't know how we're going to do that one, but we're going to attempt to. Let's go ahead and delete everything we worked on here. And these aren't going to be like super professional done or anything like that. That's not the purpose behind them. It's a celebration I hit 800 subscribers, you know? That's the cause for me to celebrate. So we got this, and let's do... We've got a filter. So if I go up one, and I click on this, then I can now apply a filter, and we have these things called like Japanese pattern. And there's one kind of similar, which is this one right here. So we're going to do that, and we're actually going to try to widen it out. Yes, here we go. We're getting there. And we want to do a transparent background. I want to do a transparent background color exchange. Ooh, that's interesting. We can work with that. So if we do that, and now we hit on this, then we can paint it white on a layer above. So, wait, what? Okay, instead what we're going to do is we're going to select the inverse. Interesting. Okay, let's try this again. Filter, select inverse, filter, Japanese noise. Holy peak. Yeah, it's a peak one. Maybe a queue with a nice background. Yeah, that's a good idea. Really simplify it. Tell you what, if I can't get this one to work, that's a really good idea. It's selected the inverse. Filter. Japanese pattern. There we go. I want a transparent background. That's it. That's what we were looking for in the first place. And now he's got a blue Quart 2022. Or 22 here. I don't know what the font is, so we're going to try to write it out real quick. And if we can't get it looking good like this, which my handwriting does genuinely suck, like that. We're then going to move this over to here. We're going to try to straighten it out a bit. How does that look? I think it's looking pretty dang good. No, I kid. This is terrible handwriting. I know. Do you have any nice free drawing apps for Android that I can... I use one called Sketchpad or Sketchbook. And there's a paid version, but you can use the free version. It's got a lot of really nice features, but... Can I drink you? Jesus, can I draw you? Probably, yeah. We'll try it. Let's do this one more time. I really like the idea of giving it... something kind of like this. And then let's copy it and paste. And we're going to just put it right up here. And we're going to actually change this one to be white. So if we do this and we go like that, what we're then going to do is place this below that. And give it just a little bit of like depth. Maybe we do a darker blue with this. Actually. So we go really dark blue. Now, we do that, and then that one looks pretty good. If we go up again, we do a really light blue like this. We can do a little bit of highlights. Let's bring this down quite a little bit like this. Okay. So here we go. We got Court 2022, or 22. Court, thank you so much for being here. We've gone ahead and drawn you. Hopefully you like it. Actually, you know what? We could do even better. Hold on, because they've got like this weird like pattern going inside of the stripes. Let's try to do that. Let's do yet another one of these. And we're going to add another filter up here. This time, it's going to be another Japanese filter. Japanese pattern. But we're going to go with, like, this pattern. We're doing a transparent background like this. And we're going to bring the size quite far down. Like that. And we're going to just bring down the transparency. There we go! Court, what do you think? I think this is the best we're going to get with it. But we're going to go ahead and export that as Court 22. So Court, that will be available on the channel community tab. I'll be posting all of these later. Let's go ahead and do one final person. Who else is asked inside of here? We've got Take a Break. So I will probably take a break here soon. Let's go ahead and view their channel. Rinthium. So this is them. And they've got a cat on their shoulder. Oh, man. You're giving me a tough one here. We're going realistic. Oh, boy. No! Hold on. Something happened. Okay, we're going to have to unload that, then reload this. Perfect. It's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Court. I appreciate you stopping by. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this below here. And we are going to attempt to draw Court. This is going to be very, very interesting to try to do. So, immediately I see a nose. And I see a mouth. We're going to kind of do a shaggy almost hairstyle like this. And then we got the neck that connects there. We don't see the ear, but it does kind of connect up. No. It does kind of go up like this. Come on. Like that. So we're getting a little bit not realistic with it, because I don't have the ability to do the realism right now with this. Like, I would, but it would take us forever. We'd be here for days. So, we're not going to do realistic. I need to pull back up their image. Here we go. So we got that. I'm not going to mark anything else out about them except for this song fits this profile picture so much. It's crazy. So we don't actually see... Let's go ahead and move the head more towards here. And we're going to actually scale it up just a bit to make my life a little bit easier. Now let's try to get an arm in here. Kind of like this. We can't see their hand, so I'm just going to do like that for now. And we don't see too much of like their body this way either. So we're just going to go like that. And they got a little cat here, but we're actually going to try to draw this portion first. A little bit of a cat nose, a little bit of ear, like that. And then the cat's got their arm out. Oh, I did that all in one take. Did not mean to do that. Let's kind of cover them up with the tail. There. That's probably gonna do about the best I can for the cat at this point. Okay, let's try to give him a little bit of a face. So we don't see the other eye, but we do see this one here. Let's give him a little bit of an eyebrow. And then the eye. He's got a bit of like a beard. So let's do that. Beautiful. Thank you. And then let's give some long flowing hair. There we go. Beautiful long flowing hair. Let's just give him a little bit of an eye like this. Perfect. And then like that. Let's give him... He's got a V-neck. Like I said, this is very shaggy coated. Very 70s-esque. Okay, so this is what we're doing for him. Let's go ahead and take this layer, and we are actually going to expand it up more like this, so we can hide the mistakes just a little bit better.
I don't think so. No, 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 no.
Okay. Now we're going to try to give him a little bit of a skin tone here. So he's got a bit of like this kind of color. Do that, and then he's got kind of brown for this. Wow, let's go a little bit browner. Perfect. And then he's got blonde, like platinum blonde hair. So we'll do like this color for the hair. That should work for now. The cat is kind of white. Let's do a gray. Like that. And then his shirt is kind of purple. And he's got some white stripes going down. Well, kind of grayish stripes, so... And then let's do... Oh, wait, no. Same layer. Same layer. Let's bring that in. Let's do a little bit of white here for the eye. And then let's go skin tone color. We're going the layer above, and we're just going to bring that down a little bit. And we're going to paint in a little bit of shadow here. Like this. A little bit underneath the arm. Oh my god, stop. The track keeps wanting to stop. Okay, and then let's also give the cat a little bit of the spots that they had. There we go. I said we weren't going too detailed with him, and we're not. So let's bring this, and we're just gonna keep the opacity there. And then he's got green behind him, so we're just gonna simplify the background, do green. Kind of like that. Maybe we come in with a bit of our watercolor fluffy brush, and we come up just a little bit like this. Bring this out. Just darker green, like right around there. We had a little bit of like shrubbery here. So we got Take a Break. I have no idea who this guy is. I have never seen them in my chats before. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing. Is this supposed to be Kurt Cobain? Because I see Rare Nirvana Live on your page. And if this is Kurt Cobain, no one show Kurt's family this. Ever. The poor man. Oh. Export. Take a break. No, we don't want to do PNG. We want to do JPEG. What? Export JPEG. 100. Oh, this is probably the... If this is Kurt Cobain, this is definitely the worst sketch of Kurt Cobain ever. And for that, I apologize. Tell you what, we're going to do it as Ruth. Inian. Like that. That is Kurt Cobain. Oh, man. Kurt, I'm sorry. In 1989 or 88 or 87. Kurt. Dude, I am so sorry. I promise you, I could do a better job of Kurt Cobain drawing this. Like, I'm going off the very tiny image I have in the icon and trying my best. But, like, now that I know it's Kurt Cobain, we could do an entire thing just drawing Kurt Cobain. Am I going to? No. Guys, we just got 100 views on today's short stream. Let's go. Yeah!
Baby, that's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. I thank you guys so much for getting me to 100 on this. Let's also do one more. Let's go to Totally Awesome. We're going to go to their channel. So everyone, this is Totally Awesome. And, oh, it's a little sleeping puppy. You guys see the little sleeping puppy? This is what we are going to attempt to do is now. Goodbye, Kurt Cobain. I wish I could lock this one in a heart-shaped box and never show the internet. Not the actual Kurt Cobain, mind you. The drawing I just did of Kurt. Okay, we need black because we're starting back out. We're not gonna do the fluffy watercolor. You know what? Maybe we should do. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna do the pen first, and we are going to draw out the pet. Like that. My grandmother used to have a dog like this. His name was Crispy. Let's go ahead and give Crispy a little nose here. We got the inside of Crispy's little ear. And then let's get his face in here. Crispy's little eyes. He's asleep like this. And then we got just a little tiny hint of a collar here. Perfect. This is beautiful. This is a lot nicer, I think. Do that. Nice reference. Oh, well, thank you. Like, I would say my art skills when it comes to drawing can vary wildly depending on what I'm doing, when I'm drawing, what my mindset is, all that stuff, and how much time I can spend on it. Sometimes I do really great. Sometimes not so good. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he's piece of crap. Let's give him just a little bit of a chin here as well. Just a little tiny hint of a chin. There we go. All right, now what we want to do brown, but like a light brown, kind of like this. And we are actually going to do our fluff effect that we had, but we're going to use the fluffy watercolor. Gonna bring this up, and we're gonna space the brush out like this. And now what we can do is No, I need it bigger. Come on. There we go. Gosh, come on, be fluffier. There we go. Now it's being fluffy again. Okay, now we want to go to about here. Like this is the fluffy... You know what? No, there's a different fluffy brush I've got that I don't usually use. We're not going to use it. We're going to do basic colors for now. Or maybe we do blurry. Blurry looks pretty good usually. Yeah, we can do blurry. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. So we want to leave that like that. And then we got kind of this darker brown here. That's going to take over the eyes. And up here. Just a little bit on the chin. A little bit around the mouth, you know. Then a little bit darker with the black. Like that. And then he's got black here. I like the coloring. I don't like the brush, so we're just going to do flat brushes. Just going to do the pen. And we're just going to follow all along from here. So this is going to be the lighter spots. Let's brush this up a bit. Yeah. So this is what we're going to have to do. Kind of like that. And then go darker here. That's a little bit darker. Yeah, right here. Just a little bit underneath of this part. And then a little bit darker as well around this section. Kind of like that. For a little bit of whiskers. He has a little tiny like mole here. And then this area here is just... Oh no. Let's kind of connect that up at least. And now we can do this. Let's do that, and we're just gonna we're gonna leave that one. Now I want even lighter, so somewhere around like here for the inside of the ear. Little dog sleeping. And then of course we want a little tiny bright spot for the nose up here. Why is it not doing it? There we go. Look at that. That's adorable now. And now what we can do is bring this all down here. We can rotate it a bit more. Bring it up like this so we can hide our mistakes a little bit. And then go below it, and we're going to build the little like bluish pillow thing that they're laying on. So we're just going to do this. We're going to get large color in here. Just like that. Yep. Now we're going to bring this underneath. And we're going to go above again. And we're going to do darker. And we're just going to fill in some of the shadows here. Make it look like he's actually laying on it. And then we're going to do kind of like almost a white gray background. Yeah, we're just going to do this. That's looking pretty good. And what I want to do now is come in above this, and we're going to add just little tiny whiskers onto them. I know technically you don't see many inside of it, But I wanna add just little tiny ones inside, just because. So if we do like. Like that, and then we want to make them really less noticeable, kind of like that. There we go. We're going to do a little bit of fluffiness inside the ear here. Give it a little bit more, and then we're going to go a layer above, just for the fun. Like that. Just a nice little snoring dog. I think it looks all right. Export, JPEG. Here we go. This one is totally a name. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we're gonna get out of this and we're heading back to Minecraft now. We've done quite a few drawings. I'm eager to get back and see what we've been doing. I'm surprised people have been watching as long as they have. I've literally been going on for hours and hours and hours today. And we still got people here. It's been amazing. Thank you all for being here. It does kind of annoy me a little bit that I have to do that to keep this light turned on, but that's fine. Embrace the wonkiness. I have to remind myself that we embrace the wonkiness. Scanning, bamboo. Passing, bamboo, scanning, scanning. I love when it gets caught up. It adds so much movement to the base. Okay. I'm harvesting quartz. Mr. Quartz Harvester. No, that's Smiri's title. Smiri is Mr. Quartz Harvester. Is Smiri on? He is good. I need to kind of figure out a way to mark out... Oh god, I am out of baked potatoes. Holy crap. How am I out of baked potatoes? I am out of baked potatoes. Oh, great. I'm not out of baked potatoes. This is awesome. Can we land on it? We did. Perfect. It's getting easier. So what we need to do now is we need to build a ship. We're not doing it in this stream, but we need to come up with the sizing, pretty much. Because we need a ship about this size, roughly. Maybe a little larger for the project that we're working on. This might be a pretty... like, maybe a little bit larger than this. Because what we're going to do now is we are going to be building a very, very, very big farm for the next episode of Fruit World that we are working on. And I think this is almost big enough. It's not quite there yet, but it's almost. So if we could scale this up by about 1 more percent, like make this like twice as big, then this would be the perfect size for the farm. So let's see, it's about from here to there is about 30 blocks, I think, if I remember correctly. It's about 30 or 40 blocks. And then width-wise, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So width-wise, it's about 17 blocks. So what we would need is about a ship that's like 60 by 30-ish, give or take. in order to actually build the farm that we want. Hey Trey, can I visit your base? Sure! Give me just a moment, I'll teleport you over here. TPA here. Ruthenium. Welcome, Ruth. This is my base. Oh, those are sunglasses. I thought that was your eyes. Hello, Haley. Welcome aboard. You're welcome to look around. Do you need any materials or anything? Or do you want me to show you around? Either or. I did a base tour earlier in this stream, so... Lagging even without shaders. Yeah, that makes sense. The rain and stuff. I've got a lot of entities in the area, too. Oh, thank you. So this is the storage system. This is where I spend most of my time. You would have seen me down here a lot in this stream, but this is where it started, was this little area here. And then I quickly outgrew using all these chests, so I built this area down here, which... Be careful when you come down this way. Let me place in some temporary blocks for you. So it started out as just a cave, but all of my farms from all of the ones that I built run into this area here. And then we got a nice little door here that opens up. And this is what we've worked on pretty much all night long, is this area here. This is Mangrove. He's the all-knowing magical chicken. If you would like, here, take his egg, ask him a yes or no question, then throw it. If he lands a chicken, it's yes. If no, then it's no. This is where my trash can is. It's literally just an auto dispenser onto a cactus, so that way it breaks everything. This is our Lord and Savior, Rick Astley. We love Rick Astley here. All good. Yeah, it's about 6 to 12 seconds. Some Timonez. But yeah, I got this. Will I get a diamond? Nope. No diamonds for you. This is the infinite water source. So if I ever need water, I can just grab it out of here. This is the whole storage system now. It extends to all of these areas. We have the traditional hopper storage sorters, and then we have this, which is a copper golem sorting chest. In through here, this is where some farms are. We have a moss farm. All this is like my design here. We worked on all of these live on stream. We have a firefly bush farm, a glow lichen farm, a bush farm here. This for the dried bush. I end up selling these at my shop. We have a hanging roots, like pale roots farm right here. This is a slime farm, though it's not working right now. I have to reset it back up. And then I'm going to close that up. You don't want to go in there or you'll fall to your death right off the bat. Okay, so that's pretty much it for down here. Again, there's an elevator here, but it's broke right now. Someone broke it earlier tonight, so I have to fix it. But we have this. This is the dockyard. I'm not going to type it in chat. They can hear it after a few seconds. This is where it all started. I built this area, the docks, before I built anything else in the world. Yeah. Is this a town or just a base? Just a base. Yeah, this is just my area. Oh, you're going to attack me now, are ya? Well, that was just pathetic. Hold on. Let me grab my gun. It's a town, technically, since I live in the walls. You don't live here. No. Wait. Numino ultra microscopic volcanosiliconodia hominid. You can't mix them together. You can't form a word out of two words like that. Okay, I grabbed my pistol. Don't worry, the phantoms won't bother us anymore now that I've got the pistol. Okay, we're good. So yeah, this is just a town. What? How did you... I see you're well at dodging, Phantom. Oh my god. They're taking no damage from this. What? There we go. Thank you. Perfect. So this is a TARDIS. You can come inside if you want, but there's not much here right now. Oh, interesting. I accidentally built my cookie points area into Bada's house. So this is based off the show Doctor Who. This was built by Bada Droid. Not much is here, really. It's just kind of something to work on for fun. And might be making an appearance in the next season. Who knows? Who knows, you know? Who knows? But it's a really neat little design for the TARDIS. It's done using banners and map art and redstone shenaniganery. Let's go ahead and send them a teleport. Oh, no, they got it. They're up. Perfect. So then we come this way. This is the docks, which was the area I built first before anything else. It's got my smelting system and where I originally kept wood. Because originally the entire base was going to be my storage system. I was going to go to place to grab what I needed, and it didn't work out that way. As the base just expanded. This is my house right here. This is it's just a house. This is my horse's house, and it's got a bunch of other people in there right now. This right here is the inn. Guys, what are you doing all over here? Are you having a swimming party? Get out of there before you get turned into a witch. Come on, guys. Go to bed. This is the inn / tavern. It's also a village breeder, which hopefully there's still villagers up here. There are. Good. But it's got this, and then it's got a bunch of rooms that are just not decorated at all. So it's just the interior that really matters. You can kind of sit in the chairs too. So you can actually share a drink if you want with people. You're stuck. You just flip the trapdoor like this. Then we come this way. No worries. So we've got, this is like, this guy's stuck. Let's free him real quick. This is just a little shopping area, like a little fish marketplace. This is the lighthouse up here. And to get to the next area of the town, we climb up this way. You can look past to see the Winterfall, which is the name of that ship over there. And you can either come up to the lighthouse, which there's no interior on the lighthouse right now. But you can come inside if you want. Especially since there's phantoms. There we go. But you can walk down this way. Welcome back, Bonan. Sorry, it's a long base, I know. And you're also welcome to just kind of wander off and see what you want to see as well. You don't have to stick with me on it. My nose is broke. Your mouse is broke. Oh, mine does that too. Mine is broken. So don't feel bad. So this is the most recent area we've added. This is an expansion to the kind of shopping center here, which none of these shops are like actual shops. They're just kind of in lore universe shops. We have like an arrow shop. We have a book shop, a map shop. This is probably one of my favorite details ever, which is this hanging banners off of this rope up here. Up there. And then we also have like a side little alleyway here with hanging lanterns and stuff. So much lightning going on. We have a little leather workshop in here, which is where... Wow, they are really hard to hit. There we go. We have chickens on lampposts. The chickens were a prank, but I honestly really love the chickens. We have my clock tower, which is one of my all-time favorite builds I've ever made. We did this live on stream together. We designed it. We learned how to use Axiom mod to be able to put everything together out of bits and pieces of previous clock tower I had designed. Here, you might need some hunger, some potatoes. No problem. I literally have so many potatoes. We come over here. This is part of my base. My base is two themes smashed together. We have an ancient civilization that's gone, and we have pirates who have settled the new place, and they're kind of rediscovering some of the old stuff. This just activates as my beacons shut off and turn on switch for when I don't want them on. So if you look in the sky, you'll see the beacons turn on and off. Making a house and living here would be sick. Unfortunately, this is just kind of a personal project. I don't really have anyone staying here. My last base, I did that, like my last map, and it didn't end up working out so well. So for this, because I have like such a strong story that I'm telling, it's just kind of a me thing. But you're welcome to settle pretty much anywhere in the world you want. Just this is kind of a area that's just for like one person, really. But thank you for showing interest in it. There are actual towns. Oh, you can hear the clock tower go off. I swear it was easier when the pistol actually made the gunshot noise to shoot these guys. Okay. And if you ever need any resources, you're more than welcome to ask. I've got plenty. But over here we have my forest. We did this live on stream. It took us 12 hours. These phantoms are annoying, I know. Okay, so over here we have the forge. And this is where like my armorers and toolsmiths work, so we can get you some armor if you want. Unless you want to get everything yourself, which is totally fine too. So we can come down this way, if I can get on the ladder. And inside of here is where my guys I trade with, they have a bunch of different like diamond armor and tools and things. We have Michael Jackson. We have Wayne Bruce. We have Not Worm, who's actually Worm. He changed his name because he faked his death. He's also apparently my son-in-law. And then down there we have an iron farm, but don't go down there, you'll get stuck. We have up here my farming area, so all the farms up here are automated. And they get sent the crops and stuff into my storage system down below. We have my windmill. I made this in episode... I think it was episode 13, maybe? It was still fairly early on, but yeah. We can come up this way if you want, though there's not way too much to see up here right now. You can say hi to the villagers if you want, I guess. But it's a bunch of villagers. Why are there more of you here? How many more of you are there going to be? I swear I'm going to have to get this problem fixed. I move villagers like crazy, but somehow they're still breeding. Some of the food must be getting passed through, I swear. That's fine. A problem for another me to fix. Is it on this one too? I hope not. No, he's just gone here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Good. I don't know why I brought you all the way up here. You don't have an elytra. We can just walk down. It's fine. I'm working on building better pathways through this area, but I haven't got to work on it yet. Mostly because I'm still working on the pathway over here. Right here is an ancient dig site. Like we're digging up ruins of a civilization that was here before. And so we've got little copper golems that are doing the digging. You'll occasionally see them walk over with like their pickaxes and start mining stuff away like this. We've got little cranes to like raise up like the finds that they've got. We've got like a fallen well, and that's my mud farm right there. Then here we have some lore to the civilization. This is Dr. Carter. You're welcome to read that if you want. But the real magic is down below. Unfortunately, I can't show off way too much of it right now because I don't have it up and running. But I have an adventure map / minigame, which we have been working on live on stream, that tells the lore to the base, as well as some lore to Froob World itself. And should be quite fun when it's all finished. Yeah, I'll go in the free cam and I'll show you that. So if you're watching the stream. So we have this bridge that you walk across and you fall into. Then you fall through here, a little bit of a dropper map. And then there's like a puzzle here you gotta solve to open the gate. You walk through here, there's some parkour to go across. Get up through here. Then you meet some NPC characters. Over here you'll get a sword to actually start fighting mobs and stuff. Then here's where the first boss fight is going to be. This is the Spider Temple. And this is the first boss. We're still working on him. We haven't got the redstone mechanics in yet. But that's it. That's the base. All right. Is there anything you need, or are you trying to get everything yourself? Because if you're trying to get everything yourself, I can at least supply you with some food. So that way you don't go hungry. Or some crops or stuff like that if you want. Mind if I take some photos I'll send to you on Discord? You're welcome to take photos if you want. I have a actual channel Discord. It's called The Night Crew. You can find the link to it in the community tab. There's a post about it from a couple days ago. And that's where the link is there. If Michael was here, I'd have him just send the link out. But you're more than welcome to check out the Discord and stuff. Yeah, this has pretty much been it. It's been a very fun process to build. Wire has been building little One Piece things here. So that's been very nice of him. He did this amazing straw hat. And one of my favorite things over here on this ship, which unfortunately, hold on, I'll teleport you to it. Man, that lightning really got struck. But if I teleport you over here, we have a little whale, a little tiny laboon. And it's so well done. This is done by Wire. Unfortunately, the ship has no interior yet or anything. It's just like for a farm, so. But yeah, let me grab you some potatoes so that way you have some food on your way. Where are you at? You were over this way last time I checked. I have no idea where they went. Let's do /teleport, /TPA. There we go. Teleport over. We got some potatoes for you. And then I'll probably be heading off here in just a minute or so. But here you go. Have some potatoes for the road. Potatoes are the best food source in the game. No one can tell me otherwise. Yeah, of course. Those are allegedly made by me. Haha, sure. Yeah. Who else is this talented? I mean, I suppose it could be made by... No, I'm pretty sure you're the only one who could make it. Especially since I didn't even know about it and you did. Like the straw hat, I didn't know who made that, but then you commented on this, so I'm pretty sure it was you who made both. And this is, again, really well done. Oh, I didn't even notice the flippers. He's got flippers. Of course he's got flippers. He's a whale. Wait, how did you do this? Oh, it's a button. Oh, that is so clever. I've never seen that done for an eye. You've got the button, you've got an item frame, and then you've got a white glass pane. That is so well done. I need to finish this ship. I mean, it's a ship that's supposed to be in disrepair anyways, because they're coming in to get repaired, but still. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna be getting out of here pretty soon because I've been live streaming for a good long while now. I've been live streaming since, oh my god, it's 8:02. It was literally just 6. It was just 6:40 something a minute ago. What the heck? What the heck, indeed. Alright, guys, my name's been Trey, and I'm heading off for the day. I hope you have a wonderful one. Thanks to everyone who's joined in along the way. It's been an immense pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the future. Bye! How long's the mainstream going on? 7 hours. Holy crap. See you guys.